In Ocala, a quiet afternoon suddenly turned into a heart-pounding chase when police spotted a gray Toyota van carrying two wanted suspects. Todd Richard Marquesano, 48, a sex offender in violation of registration requirements, was behind the wheel, while beside him sat Tina Marie Nabafeld, 40, a suspect tied to the theft of numerous bronze vases from Faith Memorial Cemetery.
All right, we're going to be turning northbound on Pine.
All right, guys, he's pulling into the propane place, or the U-Haul place right here at the corner. Kilo's out with him. Go. All right, guys, we're 1031 northbound on Pine.
Yeah, we're ready to sign it. Dealer, go ahead and hit it in the hand. Everyone, you gonna call it?
I got it. Coming across the bridge, crossing the tracks.
Lima 1265 has Jacksonville Road blocked, so nobody can pull out in front of them, but it's gonna create some issues with traffic.
All right, guys, coming up on 20th Street here.
Okay. You can get up there and hit them.
Turning eastbound, 20th Street.
Here, come up and hit them so I don't take my car out of the chase.
All right, guys, you got traffic coming. Be careful,
The moment they were spotted at the intersection of US 27, Marquesano slammed on the gas, triggering a tense pursuit through multiple streets. The van sped recklessly, ignoring commands to stop and endangering everyone on the road. Police stayed in relentless pursuit,
road is clear.
determined not to let the suspects escape. Climax came when a deputy sheriff, with decisive action and expert skill, executed a pit maneuver, precision immobilization technique. The van spun wildly before flipping onto its side. Police officers immediately rushed to the scene, apprehending both suspects. Marquesano, who once declared, "I'm not going back to prison," no longer has a chance of escape. On the morning of May 19, 2021, an urgent call in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, sparked a tense chase. 5 teenagers were caught trying to break into a garage, but quickly jumped into a stolen Infiniti QX60 and sped off before the homeowner could intervene. An APB was issued, and police soon spotted the vehicle on Interstate 95. Despite blaring sirens, the teens refused to stop, weaving recklessly through traffic at high speeds, turning the highway into chaos.
Right, influent with the 1020.
my signal for him.
Fortunately, no one was seriously injured. All 5 teens were apprehended and faced charges, though details were kept confidential due to their minor status. Sierra Hibbert, 24, became the center of a chaotic pursuit in Peach County, Georgia. After wriggling free, she sped recklessly down the road, forcing officers to deploy stop sticks to deflate her tires.
Come on!
Even with shredded tires, she stubbornly weaved through traffic, determined to escape at any cost.
She's not gonna make it far. Go!
The chase intensified with every turn, sparks flying from the exposed metal wheels as her car became harder to control. Yet, Sierra showed no signs of surrender.
I didn't want to do that. Give me some help over here. I got you.
Sir.
Ma'am. We got it.
I know I'm buckled, sir. I know I'm buckled, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. I didn't do anything. I didn't do it, sir.
You just tried to kill 10 people.
No, I did not, sir.
Alex, switch
No. Sir, stop. Sir! I didn't do it. Stop. You have... No.
Finally, officers surrounded her vehicle and pulled her out, uncovering a shocking discovery: a toddler sitting in the back seat, escalating the severity of the situation.
Make it. Make it fit.
Stop. I did not do it. I did not do whatever you guys are talking about. I did not do anything you guys are talking about.
And you just wrecked 3 police cars.
No, I did not.
And a couple of others.
About 3 freaking stop signs ago and started saying that I was driving recklessly and I was not.
Well,
You can't kill that kid.
When the wild ride ended, Sierra was taken to the county jail. While specific charges remain unclear, she is likely to face counts of reckless driving, child endangerment, and possibly assault with a deadly weapon. A reckless escape that ultimately ended in utter failure. On June 27, 2023, a 911 call reported a silver passenger car speeding aggressively and weaving dangerously through traffic, triggering a high-stakes pursuit in Arkansas. Once the vehicle was located, officers immediately engaged in a chase, determined not to let the driver escape. The car raced at a staggering 100 miles per hour, darting through heavy traffic and creating a perilous scene.
Let me around, sorry.
As the driver entered the on-ramp to Highway 43, Sergeant Preston executed a precise tactical intervention, causing the suspect's car to spin out and crash into the guardrail, effectively ending the pursuit.
Yeah, just north of 33, slow down, to bring her up there.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Hands! Let me see your fucking hands! Get out the car! Hands! 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 Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Got the cover?
Yeah, cuffs.
Okay, you're going to need time to shut down the on-ramp at 5:30.
Hold on.
We'll need to shut down that on-ramp, 5:30, no, please. North clear is on the oil practice.
Hey, what's wrong with you, man? Could have killed somebody yourself. Yeah.
Police quickly approached and apprehended the driver without further incident. The individual was identified as Casey Register. After being transported to the Jefferson Regional Medical Center for evaluation, it was confirmed that he sustained no major or minor injuries. Casey was then taken to the Dub Brazil Detention Center for further legal proceedings. In France, law enforcement is centralized into two primary forces: the National Police, tasked with safeguarding major cities, and the Gendarmerie, responsible for rural areas and small towns. And if you think the French motorcycle police are easy, you're sorely mistaken. In this case, a national police officer was relentless in his pursuit of a suspect on the highway, speeding along a narrow shoulder to keep the fleeing T-Max in sight. decisive moment came when the suspect, dressed in a bright green vest, a laughably poor disguise, swerved into the left lane and suddenly turned right. Instead of colliding with the officer's motorcycle, he slammed into the back of a silver car, losing control in dramatic fashion. The officer quickly cuffed the suspect at the scene, but then noticed his own motorcycle lying in the middle of the road. Luckily, it was unharmed. Just imagine the embarrassment if, after such an adrenaline-filled chase, the officer's motorcycle had been damaged simply because he forgot to lower the kickstand. On August 16, 2020, Daytona Beach, Florida, turned into the scene of a high-speed chase that transformed I-4 into a battleground. Kevin Morales, 24, was stopped by police for speeding, but instead of complying, he hit the gas, sparking an intense pursuit.
Make sure we have hard cover when deploying sticks, please. Yes, sir.
Under the underpass right now.
All right, lane closes, time.
Yep, next car coming to you, outside lane.
We got it.
Did you guys hit him or not?
Down there. 60 to 64, make sure you got hard cover. You're the next one in line. And activate your BWC.
A helicopter immediately joined the chase, tracking Kevin's blue Honda hatchback, while officers on the ground prepared spike strips. At speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, deploying spike strips without causing collateral damage was no easy task. However, thanks to skillful coordination, police managed to stay on Kevin's trail, even as he continuously changed direction in an attempt to escape.
60, Central.
60.
Obviously no pursuit for us, let everyone call it.
Copy.
Yeah, he's still obviously westbound, outside lane, passing on the emergency ramp now.
60 Central, we got a K910 anywhere?
1K910 is just coming across Saxon.
Outside lane.
Make sure you're behind cover. Make sure you're behind cover.
Center lane now, moving to the inside lane. Inside lane now.
Chris, get ready. Make sure you're behind cover, buddy. What's the status on Seminole Central?
They've got the information. We don't know who's en route yet.
Okay, he's spinning out, guys. Looks like his tire just went out. He's just lost control. He's off to the median.
62 Central, he's signal forward. Signal 12, he's continuing south. Chris, you need to be behind hard cover if he's driving like an idiot. I believe he just signaled forward into a car back here. Traffic's slowing down. He's all by himself now. He's wide open in the Seminole. Alright, is he still moving or what?
He's still moving. He's still westbound, but he's losing control. He must have lost a tire.
Oh yeah, he lost the tire. He's signal 12 all over the road. X06 to everyone, let Air 1 call it. He's on the radio. Air 1 coming up to us, where's he at?
Still center lane. He's in the flat land here. He's a couple miles from the bridge. And appears to have it under control.
Spike strips were deployed multiple times, and just when it seemed like the chase might end, Kevin lost control, veered into a swamp, and slid into a roadside ditch.
And he's off. He's in the water. In the water, right-hand side.
Units, you're covering each other. Air 1, car into the water.
Affirmative. He's off to the right in the water. He's in the ditch. They have not exited yet. Door's open, but he has not exited.
All right, guys, he's about to bail. Get our cover.
Police swiftly surrounded the vehicle and ordered him to back toward them. Ultimately, Kevin was arrested and charged with reckless driving, driving without a license, and resisting arrest.
Car! Step away from the car! Hands up! Hands up!
Guys, calling out to you.
Face away!
10-3, felony stop.
Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up in the door! Pull open your shirt! Pull up your shirt! Hey, one person call it!
Meanwhile, Kevin's passenger fumbled with her phone, trying to hide it in her waistband, a foolish move under the watchful eyes of police. Fortunately for her, she was not charged. As investigators determined, she was merely an unwilling participant in Kevin's reckless escapade. On April 2nd, Oklahoma police were alerted by Sedona, Arizona, about armed robbery suspect Charles Carswell, 32. When officers spotted his black SUV in Canadian County, they ordered him to stop, but Carswell fled, sparking a dramatic chase on the Turner Turnpike.
Eastbound to Kilpatrick.
Eastbound to Kilpatrick.
.950 City, shots fired. They shot one through the back window. Still pointing the gun.
Still pointing your gun.
Ooh, that was ugly. Said I've taken one round through the front windshield. He's still continuing to fire.
Dash and body camera footage showed Officer Brack Miller in pursuit as Carswell fired through his rear window, hitting the patrol car. Miller skillfully avoided the gunfire and executed a tactical maneuver on the Kilpatrick Turnpike, forcing Carswell to stop.
TVI, TVI, TVI.
950 was okay on TVI.
Armed with a rifle, Carswell took cover behind his SUV and opened fire on officers. Police returned fire, fatally shooting Carswell on the scene. 2 officers were injured but are expected to recover. The footage of the shootout is currently withheld from the public pending investigation. On June 6, near the intersection of M59 and Fisk Road, White Lake Township Police stopped a suspicious vehicle. The woman inside gave a fake name, and as officers checked the license plate, she suddenly turned the car around and sped off.
She's running westbound 59, approaching Taggart Lane.
Negative.
Someone westbound 59, running home.
She's got multiple.
Mercedes Morris, wanted on multiple warrants, raced through heavy traffic on M59 at breakneck speed. The intense chase lasted 4 minutes before she lost control, crashing into a utility pole and flipping her SUV.
Rich. Copy, 59 Rich.
Driver, show me your hand! Show me your hand! Driver, show your hand! Hands up!
Police quickly surrounded and arrested Morris. In addition to her outstanding warrants, she now faces charges of fleeing and resisting arrest. A reckless decision with no escape in sight. In Volusia County, Florida, a dramatic chase unfolded on the afternoon of May 6, 2021, on I-95 as police pursued a stolen vehicle from the Cocoa Police Department. The car sped recklessly, bypassing initial spike strips at Oak Hill, pushing tensions to the limit.
Pretty good traffic. Still south of that there one's got it, if you want to call it.
10-3, 10-3, someone just pit him into the woods.
The 252. Every unit behind us, stop traffic, we got plenty up here.
9 Charlie 14, I'll be in the far right lane, stopping traffic.
After a skillful pit maneuver, the vehicle was forced to stop in a wooded area, but the drama was far from over.
Charlie 14, anybody got eyes?
Air 1 does not have eyes on the suspect.
Alright, everybody heads up. He's trying to drive the car out of the woods. Alright guys, we're going to get 2 shields. We're going to approach. He's trying to rock the car back and forth so he's still inside. Look, when they get a shield, let's pin him in.
Got going, bro. Watch him. Throw to me. Coming up the driver's side.
Hey, y'all, do not walk up on this car. We got enough people up here. Dog! That's the dog! He's on the move again in a Cocoa K9 Explorer going north on 95.
Hey, get behind the car. Are you kidding me? They got him? What?
Xavier Cummings, 33, suddenly leaped out of the car, armed with a can of pepper spray, and ran straight toward an unlocked Cocoa Police K. 9 patrol car parked nearby. In a swift move, he seized the vehicle and sped off, ignoring a taser shot that failed to subdue him. The stolen car roared northbound on I-95, triggering an intense and relentless pursuit.
That's the only vehicle coming at you, center lane, blue lights on. Only vehicle, about 3 seconds out.
That weapons accessible in the cab. Any other vehicle dealing with them, lock your doors.
calling it. You want the traffic to stay put.
Okay, vehicle smoking north of 95, or north of Dunlawton by about a half mile. Going into the inside lane.
Being advised that's a SWAT officer's vehicle. Don't be in the same lane with him, he's going to lose debris all over the road.
Inside lane, he's starting to slow down. It's about a quarter mile south of Williamson overpass.
Okay, 911, if you're not already, hurry up and get up here. I'm coming. Hey, you guys let K9 to the front. Let K9 to the front. Car 1, make sure you get some long guns up here too.
Still northbound, north of the Williamson overpass.
X-ray 11's at 92. Does it need more sticks or no? Alright, everybody hold there. We need a K9 up here. Mike, where you at?
Determined to stop him, officers deployed another set of spike strips at mile marker 256, puncturing the vehicle's tires. Despite the damage, Cummings continued driving until the car finally came to a complete stop at Daytona Beach. Officers quickly apprehended and secured him, ending the high-stakes chase.
Boy, there's going to be K9 in the signal 10.
10-3, 10-3.
We got one thrown down on the ground. Being secured.
1642 hours.
In a later interview, Cummings offered a bizarre explanation for his actions, claiming he was telepathically authorized to take the vehicle. This chaotic episode left him facing multiple serious charges, marking an inevitable and costly conclusion to a shocking pursuit. What would you do if you knew the police were hunting you? On April 14th, 2023, in Conway, Arkansas, State Trooper Tyler Langley was patrolling along Route 64, searching for a suspect on a high-performance sports bike. He finally spotted the rider attempting to get back on the highway. The moment the suspect locked eyes with Langley, he immediately turned his bike around, hit the throttle, and nearly vanished as he sped eastbound onto I-40. Taking advantage of his bike's agility, the suspect weaved effortlessly through traffic, leaving Langley stuck behind a congested road. At this point, the suspect seemed to have disappeared, possibly taking one of several exits before Langley could catch up, rendering the pursuit increasingly futile.
666, 13, potential injuries and crash.
By the end of the chase, Langley reported that the suspect was still fleeing on I-40 East, but heavy traffic prevented him from closing the gap. He had no choice but to abandon the pursuit. It remains unclear whether the suspect was ever apprehended. With speed and daring on his side, he managed to escape at least this time.
Signal 4.
Alex, push back.
Guys,
got going.